So it makes a big sense in the Buddha teaching, what Buddha said. The essence of Buddha's teaching, the foundation, the Vajjiya meditation, do not commit any unwholesome action, engage in perfect wholesome action, and subdue one's mind. This is teaching of the Buddha. Subdue one's mind. After the two verses, then subdue one's mind. This is the teaching of the Buddha. Advice or the sensual advice or the in our everyday life, best meditation, best practice that's the best everything. Subdue one's mind. This is the teaching of the Buddha. So, you see, the mind, you don't take care of your mind, you don't take care of your life. So, mind never take care of, mind left with the chronic disease from not the chronic disease of not this life, chronic disease of the past life from beginningless rebirth. So this self-cherishing thought and the three portions of mind, ignorance, anger, attachment, just the essence mentioned. All from beginningless rebirth, chronic disease of the mind. So didn't take care of the mind. You don't look after your mind. And externally, whatever you do, whatever you change, so that's You never take care of your mind, and mind left out, untouched to that. You see, the sick mind, the troubled mind. From the beginningless birth, never take care, and that means your life. So then any external change, see, not real Dharma, not real Buddhism. That's not real. That's not real spiritual. Even by using general term, spiritualism is not spiritualism. It's not Dharma. It's not holy Dharma. Yes, it can be a holy Dharma, but yes, but not holy Dharma. It's not Buddha's teaching. So like that. See that it's a great meaning it carries. Unbelievable important what it carries meaning. The outside change colors, dress, or shapes of hairs, or cut hairs, or grow long hair, or whatever. So you don't take care of your life, your mind. You see, then the confusion, suffering in the life is always there, one after another. You become more educated. You become more educated. Not only just general education, but even Buddhism, even the you become expert. More than 100 volumes, Tibetan texts, whether big like this, long like this, so like that, more than 100 volumes, Buddha's teachings, Ganjuru. That was translated, Ganjuru translated by the ancient great holy beings, translators. They are great holy beings. Bodhisattvas, renounced cherishing the I, and only generated, transformed into Bodhicitta, generating every single numberless, every single sentient beings, numberless helpings, numberless hunger ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless Sura beings, numberless Asura beings, and then beings. There are numberless universe, not only this world, this universe. There are numberless universe. So we generated, wow, it's unbelievable, holy mind, bodhicitta. Oh, that's a great Bodhisattva, like that. Not only intellectually educated, but realized. So the great translators, so the translators from from Sanskrit, from Pali, whatever Sanskrit, so that is that. Let's see. Then you see, more than 200 volumes, commentaries to the Buddhist teaching by ancient, those extremely learned, actualized path to enlightenment, for the Buddhahood, the austere omniscience, who actualized, and those Nalanda, India, Nalanda, that great monastery, university, so so many of the pandits, those great pandits, holy beings, then made commentary. So many of those, they made commentary, more than 20. Even you know by heart, even you know them by heart, and can explain by heart to the people. Even you are expert like that. But you never lose your life, you never take care of your life, you never take care of your mind. You see? Then really doesn't become Buddhism. Even you are expert to explain Sutra, Tantra by heart, root text, commentaries, like that. The persons explaining the action does not become Buddhism. So that so we see a person subdued mind and recite Om Mani Padme Hum. We see subdued mind. You see, recite Om Mani Padme Hum against with bodhicitta, with the ultimate holy mind, bodhicitta, remedy to the self-cherishing thought, chronic disease from beginningless rebirth of self-cherishing thought. So that brings all the problems, misfortune, everything, black magic, everything, but the problems, everything. So, every single depression, abuse, whatever, whole thing, diarrhea, headache, toothache, whatever, is a curable disease, uncurable disease. From this selfish mind, self-cherishing thought, and then so much of the problems, the tree, from that, possible pure root, and then from there, 10, 100 root, more roots increase, like that, from the attachment to attachment, clinging, grasping, clinging this life, the pleasure of this life, which is nature of suffering. So from there, you see, so many problems, 100,000, So then you never take care of your mind, your life, even though you expert in Buddhism. I can explain philosophy, I learned the philosophy so well. But you never take care of your mind, you never take care of your life. Even develop more attachment than before when you don't know Dharma. More anger, more pride developed more than before you met Dharma. Even like that. Before you didn't that much, but after so much become learned, educated, you know this and that, so much developed pride and so more anger, so that so forth all the time. So instead of problem of life, instead of mind become more healthy, more healthy, more peaceful, less attachment, less anger, less ignorance, less self-cherishing. This is just without tantra, just is the foundation. Instead of that, then more, you see, than before you know Dharma, before you learn Dharma. So, like this. So, like that, you see. So that means, you see, we didn't practice. You learn, you intellectually you learned the words, but you didn't practice. So that's very clear. You didn't practice, so you don't achieve happiness. Don't practice, so you don't achieve happiness. You don't get happiness. Happiness happens. Happiness, you see, by subduing the mind, taking care of the mind, taking care of your life, then less self-cherishing thought, becomes less attachment, less anger, less ignorance, pride, so forth. So more happiness. So therefore, more peace, more happiness. See, more renunciation, more contentment. Mind becomes more contentment, more satisfactory. You see, so you see the more happiness, more inner happiness, peace inside. So like that. You see, even just using simple example. More patience, less anger, more patience. So more happiness, more inner happiness, more compassion, more loving kindness, more compassion. Of course, then there's more happiness, more inner peace, happiness. Your mind becomes more healthy. Then your life becomes more healthy, more positive. Then so that like that you see. So that so that. So that's So that becomes the practice of Buddhism, Buddha's teachings. That's right. So, then there's a basis relying on the omniscient one, not ignorant one, omniscient one whom you rely on. Who can guide you? Who has a perfect quality to guide you? Actually, from now on up to Buddhahood, up to enlightenment, guide you, will bring you there with perfect quality to reveal the whole path to enlightenment, guide you there. So, and then, so the reliable Dharma, reliable Sangha. Yeah. So anyway, so and basically, everything came from the mind. Yeah. Your samsara comes from your mind. Your nirvana, ultimate happiness, beliefs state of peace, nirvana come from your mind. Your enlightenment came from your mind. Your health came from your mind. So every day your problem came from your mind. Every day your happiness came from your mind. So why Buddha say subdue one's mind? Why the emphasize? Emphasize is subdue one's mind. This is teaching that. So subdue. Why Buddha says to take care of your mind, to take care of your life, to take care of your mind. Subdue one's mind. Oh, that's all like this. The big, it's a huge reason. The whole everything came, all the suffering came from your mind. So all the happiness, all the suffering didn't come from outside. It came from your mind. It looked like when you don't examine, look like when our mind is hallucinated, look like coming from outside. No, it's coming from your mind. Looks like coming from outside, but if you check, It's come from your mind. Same thing, happiness comes from your mind, not from outside. So, that's. For example, in Tibet, two monks came from very far, from Kambu, come from very far, rich in the monasteries. Then maybe Tsang, I'm not sure, central Tibet or Tsang upper. So the teacher gave them cold tea when they arrived. The other monk, the other disciple got very angry. Oh, they came with so much hardships, they came from very far. Teacher didn't give even hot tea. Give hot tea, so he got angry. But the other monk was so happy and gave cold tea. And he thought the teacher, they came from very far with much hardships. And the teacher made the tea purposely cold. Purposely cold. And so teacher so kind, he made the tea purposely cold. So kind, he was so happy. So this person's happiness, he appreciates the teacher's kindness. His happiness came from, his mind. It's very clear, it's come from his mind. By labeling it's positive. The teacher made tea purposely cold for them. They came from very far with much hardships. So put a positive level, what is needed. So he gave a positive label, good. But the other disciple gave a negative label, bad. So came from very far. The teacher didn't keep the tea even hot for them. So negative label, bad. So there is suffering, unhappiness come from his mind. Depending on what he labeled. He put a negative label. Very clear. So you see, like that, all our suffering, all our happiness in the life, suffering came from mind. Like this is an example. I'm giving one example. So, so you see, so therefore, taking care of your mind is the taking care of your life. Oh, that's most important. Practice, Dharma practice, meditation, Dharma practice means that. That's the best psychology. You see? To know that. And you put effort in that. Trying to achieve happiness from your mind, not from outside. Trying to achieve happiness from your mind and trying to eliminate suffering from your mind. Oh, you see? That's the best thing. That's the actual evolution. So, therefore, yes, you can achieve happiness that way. When you think positive way, the problem, because the mountains, the problem stop now, and happiness, great peace, happiness, you can achieve from your mind. If you think correct way, if you think wrong way, problem, mountains of problems. It's like balloon, you make bigger, your emotion, negative emotion. So that. So that, see? So, person act something with the body, even the way the eye looking at you, putting it down, looking down, nose up in the sky, up, and looking at you down. So like that. That's a crazy example. And so whatever with speech and no respect and putting it down, harsh words, and so with the mind angry or careless to you, towards you. What do you see? So that makes you angry. You see, that without from your side, without practicing Holy Dharma. Because the mind has been habituated from beginning to birth with anger, so you get angry. So you gave person a cup of tea or glass of water, or you did some help, whatever. But the person didn't thank you. The person didn't say thank you. So get angry. example, such Kazuri. Yeah. Yeah, Kazuri. Yeah, correct. So that. So that's what happens when you don't care. Or you get into you fall or you get into problems. So you feel in suffering, control like that. So when you don't practice, when you don't take care yourself, your mind, so also anger arises. So your mind is under the control of anger, so then all that suffering. Like that. So, Kazura, then you see, Kazura. You think, sorry. Sorry. Buddha made explanation how to practice patience. How to pacify anger, cause of suffering, cause of creating heavy negative karma, cause of suffering. So how to abandon, how to practice patience. Buddha gave explanation. So what the Buddha taught, also the Guru explained what the Buddha has explained. Now you see, you need to practice patience. So whom you're going to practice patience? Whom? We receive teachings, yes, on patience. You see? It's like you receive the medicine, but now you have to take it to cure a disease. You have to take it, the medicine. So it's like in the teaching that says by Shantideva, you carry a huge load of medicine, but never take. You carry a huge load of medicine, never take. And then your sickness never get recovered, never get healed. You see, Shantideva mentioned that. Oh, that's very true. You see, so that's so sorry. You receive teachings how to practice patience. What Buddha explained, what Guru explained. But then you need to practice, like taking medicine. So, with the friends, while they're friends, you have no opportunity to practice patience. With the stranger, they don't have anger, so you have no opportunity to practice patience. So to practice patience, the only what's left is the person who has anger. Only somebody who has anger towards you. Only that person. There's the only person left among the sentient beings, among the numberless sentient beings. That's the only person whom you have opportunity to practice patience. to reduce anger, to abandon anger, peaceful anger. Make yourself free from the anger. You understand? Free, freedom, independence, freedom, from the anger. So anger destroys the cause of happiness. This life, today, this life, happiness of next life, next lives. Then our cause of ultimate happiness. Liberation from samsara, the happiness, or the cause of that you destroy with anger. Then not only that, your enlightenment, peerless happiness, total cessation of the suffering, completion, realization, the peerless happiness, cause of that you destroy with anger. So dangerous. Wow. You want to have success and happiness? Wow, you want to have success and happiness? That's always we want. But, you see, because for that you need to abandon cause of suffering, non-virtue, and cause of happiness. Virtue need to practice. But then, you see, never one always practice anger, never practice patience. You see, so then then to destroy even little virtue there is, you destroy all the time. So like that, so good. So there are more things, maybe too much, but something which we must know that to practice patience. So the Kasure, if we get angry to a Bodhisattva, we don't know who is a Bodhisattva, who is not Bodhisattva. We can't, how the person appears to your view, your mind, was appear ordinary being, doesn't mean it's ordinary being, not necessarily. As I mentioned yesterday, there's so many hallucinations, even for myself. Even if the person appears ordinary being, ignorant, anger, attachment, you see, ignorant, but it appears like that, but not necessarily in reality. Reality can be Buddha, Bodhisattva, you see. None is always correct to your view. So this, you see. So, as I mentioned to you, Buddha manifests all for ordinary being or in the ordinary form. Who can't see Buddha in the aspect of Buddha? You see, so mind is ordinary, so obscured. So then Buddha has to guide them, guide us. Then Buddha has to manifest ordinary form. You see, having ignorance, having anger attachment, all that, as I said, Buddha manifests even devil, but doesn't have all the mistakes what the devil has, doesn't have. Buddha manifests as devil. as I mentioned yesterday, so that. So, only in that way, then other devils can guide by Buddha, by manifesting devils. So anyway, for us, the manifested ordinary being is showing mistakes. Only the guide can guide us, can show the path. Whereas methods to free us from suffering gradually, and then from happiness to enlightenment to bring us there. So, like a teacher, like when the school teacher, children teacher teaches to the children. Teacher play as the children, to teach them. So like that, you see. Act as children, to teach the children. Like that, you see. Because cannot manifest, because not Buddha, so cannot manifest, not Buddha, not even Buddha, not even Arhat, so cannot manifest a child, small body. But some of the actions you have to act as a child to teach when you educate the children, so that things like that. So like that, so if you get angry 1 second to Bodhisattva, then you see it is said by great Bodhisattva Shantideva, the Indian, the great monastery university, the Nanda. It is said, 가와 똥도 쌍마이 지난 대신 철어서 그지 좀 공로 그지 좀 벌지 보완다는 이유 그래서 가와 똥도 사회 보완다는 이유ns you made charity to the sentient beings, made offering to the gone to the bliss ones, Buddhas, made offering to the Buddhas. So forth. So many, 6 parameters. The 5 parameters. You see, rising anger to a Bodhisattva even 1 second, then it destroys the merits you collected 1,000 eons by making charity to the sentient beings and making offering to the Buddhas and so forth. You destroy in 1 second. So mention that whom you get angry to is the Bodhisattva. Is the Bodhisattva so dangerous and like that. Then that's very. That means you see. Sorry. Then higher than that, of course, higher than that is. Sorry. Then Buddhas, higher than that, Buddhas. So if we get angry to, we never know who is the Buddha, because just you are seeing that is the ordinary being, because it appears ordinary being to you. You are hallucinating the mind, once or hallucinating the mind, like me. So you can't use that prove that the ordinary being. No, not necessarily always ordinary being. So because you don't have karma, you don't have merit to see Buddha in the aspect of Buddha. Yeah, anyway, so then we see 1 second, if I want to get angry to Buddha, then it could be could be, I don't know, 100,000 eons or merit that you collected can be destroyed. But so far I didn't see how much merit they could destroy. If you get angry 1 second to Buddha, I haven't seen yet. So it could be much more than Bodhisattva, angry to Bodhisattva. So it could be 100,000 eons merit get destroyed, what you collect in the past. Then after that, you see, after that, the most powerful object, if you get angry to it, more powerful than Buddha. More powerful than Bodhisattva is Buddha. Now, more powerful than all the Buddhas, numberless Buddhas, more powerful than that is the Guru. Not the Guru in the world, your Guru, from whom you have received teachings, your self-disciple, that person is Guru. With that recognition, so Kasuri even receive teachings, one verse of teachings, even yeah, so like that. Received transmitted teachings, or transmission, or whatever you say, with the definition that you're self-disciple, that's the Guru, so like that. So anyway, so that because that, then that person becomes most powerful in your life. That you get angry to the Guru, then it comes to how much this unbelievable, more than 100,000, more than 100,000, more than that. So much million, I can't say, I haven't seen yet. Even though, this I'm talking on the basis of what Shantideva mentioned, Great Bodhisattva Shantideva mentioned in the Bodhisattva, on the basis that I'm going. So, but in the Lambrim did mention, if you get angry to Guru in 1 second, then the second, then that would be say same as angry to numberless Buddhas. That would be same as you would go angry to numberless Buddhas, and so it's a very heavy karma, heaviest karma, so negative karma. So that would be maybe millions, I don't know, relating to what Sentient mentioned. If you angry 1 second to a Bodhisattva, so according on the basis of that, merits, millions, eons, merits created by you in the past, destroyed. If you get angry to a guru, so like that. But in the long run, in the shortcomings of incorrectly following made mistake in following the virtuous friend, that it says, my mind is not very clear. So, if you get a second angry guru, then consider 100 eons. Marriage get destroyed or something like that. So it's different. What is said in Lamrim text, beginning, you see mistakes, heavy negative karma, what we collect, get angry to Guru. So, yeah, that's so anyway. So what we should understand is three things. If 100 eons, 100 eons virtue to get destroyed by this anger, then that means 100 eons, you see, one has to abide in the lower realm, such as hell, then suffer for that many eons, 100 eons. That's the second thing. Third thing, if you are about to achieve realization, renunciation or bodhicitta, or realize emptiness tonight or tomorrow, then today you get angry or like that. But if you get angry to guru or so in this case, then 100 eons, your realization is put off. Your realizations get put off, delayed for 100 eons. So they are shortcuts. Not only to be born in the Lord realm, not only that. There's merits get destroyed, there's one thing. That means a length of eons. And then in the length of eons, realizations get delayed. Oh, you have to understand. The anger is so harmful. But the side of the talk, this just happened, but so now I'm saying, you see, so therefore, in our life, to practice patience is the most important practice. One of the most important practices to take care of your mind, as I started with the talk, to take care of your life, to take care of your mind. So you become police to yourself. You become a bodyguard. When you become police, you become the guard, police. Take care of your mind. You take care of your enlightenment. Take care of your happiness. You take care of your enlightenment, which then you can free numberless sentient beings from oceans of samsara and suffering. You can bring them to peerless happiness. You can bring them. So what you can do is most unbelievable, great benefit, skies of benefit. to every sentence, make maskas, benefit, all like that. So, then you take care, if not, then take care, at least your nirvana, your own liberation or samsara, ultimate happiness, you take care. If not, then you take your happiness of while you're in samsara, all the happiness of your future life, you take care. At least you take care happiness of this life. You take care. You take 2 days happiness. Today to be happy, to not suffer. To not become mad, to not suffer. Today you take care of today's happiness. You see, so you see now. Sorry, my talk went very long. So you see, now you want to practice patience. You want to practice patience with the enemy or person who is angry to you, person who abuse you, who put down you, whatever. You see. So you practice the patience that. So, you see, there's 6 parameters to achieve enlightenment. 6 parameters. Charity, without charity, morality, patience, perseverance, and meditation, and wisdom. 6 parameters to achieve enlightenment. Bodhisattva's conduct. After the Bodhicitta is generated, then Bodhisattva's conduct 6 parameters to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. So, you see, so you practice patience. So that then you are able to complete the parameter of patience. So if you complete the parameter of patience with the person, then you see, then from this person you achieve enlightenment. Total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization. Even the subtle obscuration, cessation of subtle obscuration, and total realization, completion of realization. So enlightenment, the Buddhahood. Buddhahood is a Sanskrit name. You achieve that. You achieve that. Then you liberate, able to you're able to walk perfectly. You're able to walk without slightest mistake to numberless sentiments, free them from all sorts of samsara suffering, and bring them to the peerless happiness, enlightenment. You're able to perfectly, without slightest mistake. There's still many mistakes because to remove the still many mistakes cannot do perfect benefits in the still has an abandoned focus of unknowing. So anyway, I don't have to explain that, it takes much time. So so you achieve enlightenment from this person by practicing patience. Wow. Total cessation of not only suffering, oceans of suffering, cessation, not only that, but cause of suffering, but or the delusion, but karma, the negative. Even subtle obscuration, yet the cessation. Then completion of realization, fearless happiness, the state of omniscience. Wow. You see? Infinite compassion, embrace, and then because of the perfect power to reveal, perfect power with the Bodhisattva mind to reveal all the methods to benefit every sentient beings. You see? Able to bring from happiness to happiness to enlightenment. So able to achieve that. What you can achieve that from that man? With you practice patience. Unbelievable result. Skies, the kindness of the person to you, you see, we get enlightenment. Skies of benefit. What do you get from that person? If you practice patience, wow. Skies of benefit. Skies limitless. Skies of limitless benefit, like sky from that person. So this person most precious. So this person for you, praying for you, most precious. Even sky of diamond is nothing. You know. That alone cannot stop rebirth in the lower realm, cannot cause high rebirth, cannot cause liberation from samsara, ultimate happiness. That alone cannot cause to achieve enlightenment. But you practice patience with this person, you achieve enlightenment. From this person. Whoa. This is the kindest for you, is the kindest person. Is the most precious person, most dear person to you, and you are wishful person. So it is said in teachings, the enemy, if you cherish this, you achieve enlightenment. If you don't cherish, there is no enlightenment. So similar, if you practice the patience, easy, whom you get angry, practice patience, there's enlightenment. If you don't practice patience, there's no enlightenment. So, if you cherish this person, like jewel, which kind jewel, as I explained. This is, I use the example diamond, but even for the whole sky, which can do, is nothing. Value is nothing compared to this person. To you, so precious. Sorry, it took a long time, but I don't know. But this person so kind. That's before she Kasuri. So in Tibet, so attacked by land near Lhasa, to build a famous statue. So the Kasuri. When I was in Tibet, so outside the Potala, very scary. There are motorcycles running to catch people, and very scary. You never know when you get caught. Many times at night time. So you never know. So then when I meet the police, because the police is very scary, very, very scary. So the idea of to have that battle, they very strong to do that. So, the fulfill his own wishes and so strong something, master something. Bought land, cost $1 million, and some money paid by students and some borrowed, and so like that. This is a long time ago. So then bought the land, one cost $1 million. But the Tibetan who helped buying the land, and then actually land didn't cost $1 million, it's $500. And then, $500,000 at $500. And so so another 500,000. They plan to buy land for themselves to build a hotel. Because my plan is to make statues, so 9-story statue. So the land is unbelievably beautiful. It's a very powerful land. The Pema Sambhava in Tibet first met Dharma King Chisung Tenzin first Dharma King of Tibet, the first time, the land where he is invited from India, so where he met Dharma King of Tibet, the Songtsen Gampo. No, Tisoten. So that's the place. I didn't know the story, and learned much after. So that, and then the Kashmir. This is Kainan. So what happened? Then in Malaysia, as a student, reading two met the Feng Shui book, most in the world, and she asked her to find benefit or to build a statue. So one big businessman in Malaysia, I forgot his name, big businessman. So asked him 2 times. Second time he accepted more. Then he really accepted to build a statue. So he sent his company manager into that to check. So he found out a lot of false letters in the office, and so after he bought the land, the Tibetan man didn't go, didn't go to the office or didn't build a school or hospital, nothing. So then, of course, then after 3 years, land you lose the government officially. So the land was lost to the government officially after 3 years. So that's what happened. But so the benefactor or the big businessman, big businessman in Malaysia got very angry. He thinks that the Tibetan man cheated me. I think that's what he thinks. So apparently, he wanted to put him in the prison. So I said, never do. We should never do this. Put in prison, or never. So I can cancel that. And then the Kashmir, of course, no way to that. If you are Buddhist, how can you do that? You see, even you don't harm, even you can't benefit, at least don't harm to sentient beings. So by taking refuge to Dharma, you see you can't give harm to the sentient beings. By taking refuge to Dharma, then what you should refuge Dharma, what you should abandon is the harming to the sentient beings. So we have to remember the basic practice Buddhism. And see, what you should practice is then any Dharma text, even missing pages or even one syllable, for example. Kadamba Geshes, all the Kadamba Geshes that meditate, those great holy beings, or then actualize the Lamrim, the Tantra, or then if they see one letter in the garbage, then they pick up, then they put in the ground and they put high clean place. They appreciate, they respect as a real Dharma. You know what it shows the path. Freeze yourself from samsara, some oceans of samsara suffering, bring nirvana and bring to enlightenment. I mean, this that. So treat as actual dharma. So anyway, so practice like that. So that's basic practice of Buddhism. You see, you do not harm sentient beings. That's the very lasting practice. You see, so no way to that. So now, as it has been many years, so see now so kind. These people say unbelievable kind. Purify my karma. Because in the past life I cheated them. In the past life I cheated them. Oh, like this. So you see, so purify their karma. So they are doing this to purify our karma. Or see, to achieve enlightenment. So there's immeasurable kindness, just like I explained the kindness of the enemy. As you was anger with the Bodhisattva mind doing something opposite to subject, your attachment. See? Makes you angry. No, they want to give an opportunity for practice patience. Then you achieve enlightenment from that. You achieve enlightenment from that person. So that's so unbelievable kind. That's just maybe just sorry, just to mention. Then one samsara, many years ago, there was a dialectic school monastery teacher. Of course, I was comparing his very learned teacher. So of course, in the philosophy, Buddhist philosophy, but I'm just like pig. You see, pig running around on the ground like that. So as I was coming from the monastery, from the Dalit school monastery, I wanted to meet somebody. So I was coming out. He was standing on the hill, a small hill. So he was looking at me down, nose up in the sky, looking at me down. So then I walked up to Dishida. Then I was sitting in the tiny room, one corner of the main building, one room. So I stayed there for, I don't know, 6 months or longer or something. So as I was sitting down there, I felt great kindness of this teacher, Dalit school teacher, so unbelievable kindness. So somebody gave me $100,000, I wouldn't put that much kindness. See, but the school teacher, this monk is a Dalit school teacher. So kindness, So I thought like that. Myself alone, I would follow my ego. I would follow my self-cherishing thought. You see, my self-cherishing thought, I would follow. But because he's helping me together to destroy my ego, self-cherishing thought. He's helping me together destroy my self-cherishing thought. You see? So with that, of course, you can't know where to achieve enlightenment for sentient being. Know where you can free the sentient beings from the oceans or numberless sentient beings from the oceans or something. No way you can enlighten, bring them to enlightenment. No way. Oh, so you see, so he's helping me. I mean, I'm just explaining you, but not that thought. So he said, helping me together to destroy my ego. So the kindness, unbelievable. So then I thought to offer him something to thank for helping me, you know. Give me some present to think. But then there was time. I thought to do, then didn't get done, sorry. That I failed to give a present. So, yeah, sorry. My talk went on and on, but the conclusion is, you see, so as I give the example in Tibet, the two monks. So here, you see, in the beginning, anger. You see, you think negative way. So anger, suffering. So now when you practice patience, incredible happiness. Wow, you can achieve enlightenment for that person. Wow, the infinite kindness for that person. Like, what you get? It's unbelievable. So it's the image of a kindness. So that's incredible happiness. So that is the point. It helps the other one, but importance of presentation. But the other point is that from beginning, you know, happiness also. So you see, you can start here from your mind, so anger, negative level. You see, you look at the positive. You look at the positive. So happiness. So it is happiness, suffering is in your hand. So you have freedom. Our life has so much freedom. We have to know we have incredible freedom. So therefore, more we learn Dharma, more we learn meditation, practice, more we learn Dharma, gives more freedom in our life. Gives more understanding. What is the wrong thing to happen? What is the right thing to practice? Otherwise, ignorance. Otherwise, mountains, others, the size of this earth, ignorant. We've been suffering from beginningless life. So we don't learn Dharma in this life. I can endlessly be suffer through the six realms. So we are so fortunate this life. This one time we met him in Rinpoche, met Dharma. That's so Buddha's teaching. So fortunate. So thank you very much. The break time. Yeah, thank you. Jaro samjo Rinpoche, ma jewa nyamba meba yu kone gombo pewa.